Hello and welcome back. Recently we rearranged our living room, and when we were done we noticed that there was something missing in the corners. And we think that something is a light, but we didn't want to put just any old lamp there. We wanted something that was a little bit discreet, so that was my task to deal with. And in this video I'm going to show you what I think is a solution. I ended up buying the ALSY 2-in-1 multicolor floor and desk lamp. It had three of the things I was looking for: LED, thin, and a height of 49 inches. It's capable of being converted from a floor lamp to two desk lamps. It has 16 color LED, music sync, and 14 light effect modes. In the box, we get a little box, and if we open this up, there's an instruction manual with a remote control. We get a wall adapter, and then the actual unit looks like it's 3 tubes. And this one's a little jammed in there. There we go. So we have a base, 2 tubes, and the center tube that's attached to the base. Some assembly is going to be required for this. Here are all the components that come in the box. If you're looking just to do a desk lamp, then you're almost there. All you need to do is go to the top hole, and they're actually got little stickers, so they're labeled. And you take this cap off, place it here, and you're done with the desk lamp. You don't get 2 desk lamps. That's the impression the box gives you, but you're just able to convert from a floor lamp to a desk lamp. Then you have leftover parts, and perhaps if they sent you another base, then you'd be able to have 2 desk lamps. But fortunately for us, we don't have to deal with that issue. We're doing the floor lamp. So we take the middle section, and there are pins on one side, and on the back there's this nice groove. You're going to take that groove part and slide it on down, making sure it goes all the way until it closes up. And now we grab our top part, and this one is also grooved, and we're going to place this on top of the lamp. Again, we line up the tracks. There's only one way to do this, and then you gently slide it down. Make sure you go all the way until it closes, because there are electrical connections that have to be made there. And this is pretty tough. Looks like we're going to have a gap there because we're closed on the back. Don't like that at all. And then you can take off this sticker. That's kind of nasty there. I'm going to see if maybe we can slide this part of the lens down, although I think it's just glued in place. I removed the top hole, took off the cap, and what I can see on the inside, and I don't know if this will show, is that this lens is not glued on. Actually, you can pull it away, which means I can slide this lens down to close up that gap, and the cap has enough thickness on it that what I reveal up here won't show. So now when we reinsert the top portion, our gap is gone. Our last step is to take the USB cord, plug in the power adapter, and connect this to a working receptacle. While the lamp can be operated with the included remote control, the module between the power adapter and the lamp has physical controls on it that allow you to power the unit on and off, switch modes, and sync to music. Here's the moment of truth where We flip on the remote control. We get a nice blue light. I'm looking for something more white. There it is. I wonder if it changes color temperatures. I can change colors of that light. And I can do dimming. Looks like that's about as bright as it's going to get. That's the white. There are other settings on this which we probably won't take advantage of. Timer mode. There's a chase. Some strobing. So depending on your taste, you might find this entertaining. For us, we're just looking for a regular white light. What you're looking at is the result of having the lamp plugged into a receptacle that is being able to be switched on and off because it shares a neutral with the other half of the switch, which is always on. There's some residual voltage that the LEDs pick up and respond to. So if that's the case, you may want not to use this lamp. Of course, if your receptacle goes fully off, then that won't present an issue. I must say I'm not impressed with the amount of light coming off this lamp, so I stripped the lens off of it, and we're looking at that right now. It's a bit brighter. Of course, you do get a sharp drop off because the light's no longer being diffused. So here's a comparison with the diffusion off and with the diffusion on. Now, of course, you can double up on the two lamps in one corner and that gives you a lot more light. Right now, they're just running in auto. I don't know that I'd keep this lamp. It's not giving off the brightness that I wanted, and perhaps there's something a little bit better at a slightly higher cost. But maybe this is something you would like to have. Why don't you let us know in the comments? If you found this video interesting or useful, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, please. Join our subscription team, and as always, thank you ever so much for watching.